So, hi, Steven. It's Friday. Um, tired. It's been a long week, um, but a productive one. Let's see. Before I forget, clips to follow this week. We went to a birthday party on Saturday for two of the Kenyan kids that live in the same, like across the apartment building complex thing from us. So we went to a birthday party with them on Saturday, and that was fun. We went out to lunch with Jojo, who is the vice president of ministry for Door, and he was here on a consulting trip. So we got to meet with him. He took us out for some pretty amazing Indian food, and we have a clip of that. Um, that was Sunday. Um, I have some clips of us on Door property, but like outside the compound. So they have the main center, like the office buildings and where everybody lives, and they have a wall around that with just a couple gates. It's got security all the time, and it's like a high fence around it and everything. And then they have the farm and some of the outside stuff. They have a couple cows they keep, and they used to have some working fish ponds, but they're not doing that anymore. And they had some outbuildings and a place to do car maintenance and that kind of stuff. So we were out exploring that the other day. Ezra likes to go out there. He calls it the woods, but it's not really woods. Anyway, so we got some clips of that and Ezra playing store. He set up a little store, a little grocery store, and he's selling food. He's having a lot of fun with that.
I'm playing
But
Goose.
other than those clips, oh yeah, also at the birthday party on Saturday, they have a tetherball court here at the playground, and the birthday party went outside because of the bunch of people and the apartments can't really hold, and it's nice here, so we went outside. So a bunch of the guys started playing tetherball, and I don't know if I've ever had this conversation with you, but I really like tetherball. It's one of the few sports that I actually consider myself good at.
This is busy.
And we had one in our yard growing up, so we played it all the time. But a bunch of the guys started playing tetherball, and I'm like, I can't not get involved in this. So, yeah. I have the distinct advantage of being a foot taller than most of the people here. This particular guy was perhaps even shorter than the average, so it's a pretty unfair advantage, but I greened him. And but he's very athletic, and he would not take no for an answer. I think we played 8 games, and I beat him every time, with an audience. But anyway, we still had a lot of fun, and I included a clip of that. I actually included a whole game because it was short. Anyway, other things going on this week. Guess what I'm not doing this month? NaNoWriMo. So I'm calling it National Not Writing a National Not Writing a Novel Month. Wow, that's a mouthful. No Rimo. And I had a moment of weakness. It actually lasted about 10 minutes where I'm like, you know what? And then it passed, and I feel great. So, I met my word count today of 0. And in fact, I'm really several days ahead. I've already met my word count of 0 for tomorrow as well. So, someday maybe I'll do it again, but sometime. In the meantime, however, I have been reading XKCD, which is a webcomic. I'm sure that you've seen it, or probably sent me clips from it, or Stuart uses it in presentations a lot, and it's just a real simple webcomic by a physicist. And he used to be a teacher and he lost his job and now he runs this he makes his living doing this webcomic. Anyway, it's hilarious. It has a lot of linguistic stuff and it has a lot of geeky stuff, and his art ability is only marginally better than mine. So I've been inspired to do a webcomic. So I think that we should expand the Geek and Linguist family of products to include a Geek and Linguist webcomic. And
After November, of course.
Sarah says after November, of course. But, you know, time is fluid, and I think you have plenty. So I think we need to start a Geek and Linguist webcomic. So I have a couple that I want to do. I just haven't had time to sit down and draw them. I won't probably actually be drawing anything. But so anyway, I'll get a couple done and get it started, and I think we should probably put it on your, I don't know if we should put it on your blog or what we should do with it. But we should talk about what we want to do. Something, and put it up and do webcomics back and forth. It's going to be great. Trust me. Okay. Maybe I won't make you start until after NaNoWriMo is over. And really, I should wait until after NaNoWriMo is over because I'm going to be so busy writing 0 words. Anyway, I'm talking for a long time. And when I sat down to do this week, I thought, man, I have like no clips. And it's not true. I have a lot of clips. So, yeah. Other than that, we're just living life, and I was so excited. So I wanted to install this video chat server software, and it needed a 64-bit operating system. And all the computers we had were old as dirt. So I looked at computers to buy one that was 64-bit compatible, and they were all awful and really expensive. Not a good place to buy computers. And I'm like, man, this is not cool. So I looked at our computer. I'm like, oh, look, this one over here is 64-bit compatible. It's a Core i3. But it has a 32-bit operating system installed on it. So I'm like, okay, well, then we can just buy a copy Windows. So I go and look, and I'm like, $150 for copy Windows? Get real. And then I thought, I wonder if the free upgrade thing is still going because it's running Windows 7. Turns out it's not, but I do a little bit deeper digging. And Sarah laughs at me. Isn't there something about not laughing at your husband?
No.
In Kenya, I don't think you're supposed to laugh at your husband. Anyway.
You get beat.
Yeah.
I need more water.
Anyway, so I did a little bit more research,
There's more water.
and I found out that for people who use assistive technologies in Windows,
I need
I work at a deaf campus, you can still get the upgrade for free. So I got it, and it was free, and I set it up today, and I was really excited that I saved a lot of money. Anyway, we're fine. We're tired. We're tired a lot, but you know. So. Oh, you asked about the park. We drive by it, but we haven't.
Safari.
Are we gonna go on a
It's
safari?
a safari.
Are we gonna go on a safari?
Safari.
Are we gonna go on a
Safari.
safari?
What are you gonna see on a
Safari.
safari? Ezra, what are you gonna see?
Animals.
Animals.
Anyway, so the park you asked about, it's in no way across the street from us. It's like a mile and a half from here minimum. And you can't get to it. Like, there's not an entrance anywhere near us. So we can't, like, go in. We gotta drive up and around the park. I'll show you in Google Maps sometime.
You also have to have a 4-wheel drive.
You also have to have a good vehicle, which we don't. And you have to pay to get in. So we haven't actually been in this park at all here. And we don't have the time or the money or the vehicle or anything. So there's nothing to tell. And I can't, like, go take clips of it. It's not that kind of park. It has a fence all the way around and everything. It's more like a nature preserve kind of thing. But anyway, we are going to go on a safari to, I think, Amboseli National Park or something like Amboseli National Park, which is way down on the southern border of Kenya. And you can see Kilimanjaro from the park and animals and stuff. But I really just care about the mountain. So we're going to do that in December, and it's going to be great. And I'm going to include in the video. And I'm talking too long. This is 10 minutes already, plus the clips. See you Tuesday. Bye.
Happy duty, judiciary plate.
Sit high. And so put it up on the sidewalk.
Garlic naan. This is ginger chicken. I don't know what you ordered this one.
The masala.
Yeah, it's masala chicken. And this is rice. This is dal. It's called dal tadka.
Okay, thank you. So we're out back behind the Door Center. This is all Doors property. They have a basketball court, soccer field, a calf. That's where the guard dogs live. This is where Tweety's workshop is with his chickens and geese. Out there is where they put the trash. This is our gate to our local neighbors, the cow shed, the car maintenance building, and that's the back of the center. And that's the chicken. So we're still exploring back out here in the back of the center. There's the farm up there with the bananas and the kale. And here's a lovely tree with some really ridiculous needles, thorns, things. Yeah. Super scary. And we're just exploring. So here we are at the farm. This is kale. And there's all kinds of it. And banana trees. We're gonna go exploring. There's some bananas. Here are even more bananas. So this is basically what you can see outside our kitchen window.
A fly
I
sting.
think we're out of tuna. I
Yeah.
have to go to the store and buy some.
I think we should go into the store and buy some.
Okay. Excuse me, sir, but do you have any tuna?
I think I have to buy some.
Right there. I see a can of tuna. Could I buy a can of tuna, please?
I think the tuna's gone.
No, that's tuna right there.
I think the green one is tuna. Here's the tuna.
That looks like fruit cocktail. I'm not sure I can use that in my tuna casserole. But I'm willing to try. Could I buy a can of fruit cocktail, please?
Sure. Now,
Here you go.
would you like to buy something at my store?
I just bought the fruit cocktail and I wanted tuna. Do you have any tuna?
Yes.
Oh, now it's back in stock. Is it buy one, get one free?
Yes.
Oh, awesome. Thank you. That's a good deal. Have a nice day.